Alright, boys and girls, welcome to Growing Guitar. We have Wednesday, guys, okay? So that means you wish for songs and you can comment wherever you want. I read everything. Even if it's way back in time or just recent wishes, I can bring them up for you whatever Wednesday. And this time we have you, Gabrielle. You wish for a song from Dermot Kennedy. It's called Often Lately. And yeah, what a great song from Dermot. I love his voice and his feeling always when he sings, he sings with feel. And yeah, that is a song that I haven't heard before, but thanks to you, Gabrielle, you brought this up. And yeah, thank you for being here on this channel. And everybody else who are waiting for their song, keep on wishing. I consider maybe bumping up to 2 songs every Wednesday, so we'll see about that if I have time and all that good stuff. But still, yeah, interact with me. This time it's you, Gabrielle. Hope you will enjoy this, and all you Dermot fans. Let's go into the song. And as you can see, no need for any setup here, okay, Poso? Let's go into the chords. And this one is a little bit challenging because we have different variations of the D chord, because there's a bass going on there that gives this certain color or kind of depth to this D chord and the different nuances of that D. So we're gonna go into that first D A chord. That means it's a D, but with this A added to it. So open A, open D, second G, third B, and second E. And many of these D versions chords consider having a bar on the second fret to push down the G, B, and E string with one finger, index, and then you add your mid finger, perhaps with the mid finger on the third fret B string, okay? So that could be one way to go through these different chords of D. Yeah, with that said, we're gonna go into the next chord, which is the D F chord, or F sharp. So sounds like that. Again, we have that bass of D. You're just gonna add on that 4th fret D string. So that gives us 4th fret D, then second G, third B, and second E. And then of course we have the standard D, which is open D, second G, third B, and second E. Then we have the D E. You can do that in 2 different ways. Either you go with almost a full bar on the second fret. You push down 5 strings if you count from bottom up, like this. And then you have that still third fret B string. And the full chord will be all strings here. So open E, second A, second D, second G, third B, and second E. That's the D E. Or you can just go with the shorter version of it. So the bar will now just be on the 4 strings from bottom up. So E, B, G, and D. And you just add on that third fret B string. If you choose this version, then you will play only these 4 strings. Okay? So it's up to you. If you're gonna go all the way, you have to play all strings or not. Okay? That is the D E. Then we have the G major 7 sus2, a long name for a pretty easy chord. So you're gonna play 3rd fret E string. And with that finger, you normally mute the next string, which is the A, or play it open, doesn't matter. And then you continue with open D, open G, 3rd B, and second E. Then we have the B minor. All of bars here in this song. So the B minor now is a bar on the 2nd fret, 5 strings from bottom up like this. Then you need to add 4th D, 4th G, and 3rd B. We have G as well. 3rd E, 2nd A, open D, open G, 3rd B, and 3rd E. We have A, open A, 2nd D, 2nd G, 2nd B, and open E. And finally we have the E minor. And that goes open E, 2nd A, 2nd D, open G, open B, and open E. Alright, so for verse play and pre-chorus play, we're going to use 1 string pattern. And if you grab the first chord, which is the D A, you're going to play a string pattern of 4 downs. Okay, so I try to emphasize the third down in the way that I'm playing on the higher strings, but the other downs I play in the mid bass area, so that is one string around. Okay, so that's what's going on. Let's start with the first verse. You're gonna play the D-A, one round, then the D-F, one round. And you see the logic here with having this bar from D-A. You just add on the the fourth fret D string to get the D-F chord. So that is easier than go from this to this, in my opinion. It's up to you, but still. So D-A 1, D-F 1, and then D2. Okay, you're gonna play that little short chord progression 4 rounds. So that was 2 rounds. You're gonna double up for 4 rounds, and that is the first verse. This same strumming continues now in the pre-chorus. You reach that at 38 seconds in. I could have sworn that's where in the lyrics. What you're gonna play now is the D-E, 1 round, the D-F, 1 round, the G major 7, 1 round, and the D-A, 1 round. That's the first half of it. The second half goes D-E, 1 round, D-F, 1 round, and G major 7, 1 round, and stop. It's a pause there. So that's the only difference between these two halves, is that you don't play the D-A and the end there. You just have this pause that builds up for the chorus. So it goes like this. And that's a pre-chorus. Only 1 round like that, and that takes us to the first chorus. And that is where the lyrics, but I think about you often lately. That's where the lyrics, and that is about 50 seconds in. So now you're gonna completely change the strumming pattern. So we have a 2-part strumming here. So it goes like this. Sorry for that bad sounding, but really like that. Okay, so like I said, 2 parts. So if you go from B minor, you're gonna split that with the G, and that in total will be 1 full string around. So part 1 for B minor is just the first 2 down. So, and then you shift chord, in this case to G, and play the rest, which will be part 2, and it's up, up, down, 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 up. So slowly. And then you're gonna play A in the end there. You're gonna play 1 full round, both part 1 and part 2, like this. So this B minor part 1, G part 2, and A 1 full round, you're gonna play for 3 rounds to start with, and then in the 4th round you're gonna play E minor 1 full round and G 1 full round, and that's the end of the chorus. So imagine we're playing round number 3 with the B minor G A and go into round number 4 with the E minor G. It sounds like this. That is the chorus. Yes. Now, into the second round of everything, we're going to play the second verse exactly in the same way as we played the first one. And the same goes with the second pre-chorus. No changes there. Then comes the second and third chorus. They're going to play right after each other, and they're played in the same way as we learned the first chorus. So no changes there. You're gonna play first 3 rounds of B minor G A, and then 1 round of E minor G, and then you go into the third chorus, so play the same there as the previous choruses, and that is how this song is gonna end. Often, lately, Dermot Kennedy. Thank you, Gabrielle, for being here on this channel. I love that. So everybody else who have their song, you want to learn that for your fiance maybe, or just to play it on your own, or another special day maybe, then you go into wherever you want to go into this channel, leave me a comment, I read everything, put you on the list, and maybe next Wednesday we'll see about that. Thank you for having me here and watching this tutorial, and if you liked it, feel free to support me here on this channel, leave me a like, and be back. Till next time, guys, play tuned.